Reflection on Psalm 71 verse 13, the Passion Translation. God's justice and our vindication. Introduction, when justice is cried out. Friends, as we continue our journey through Psalm 71, we encounter a verse that expresses a very human and deep-seated desire for justice in the face of accusation and malice. It speaks to the pain of being wronged and the longing for truth to prevail. Psalm 71, verse 13 in the Passion Translation powerfully declares, "Let all who accuse me be totally ashamed and disgraced, let all who desire my ruin be covered with humiliation." These are strong words, a heartfelt cry from someone experiencing injustice. While it may sound harsh, it's ultimately a prayer entrusting one's cause to a just God, asking Him to bring about righteous outcomes. Let us reflect on this plea for divine vindication. Part 1. Let all who accuse me be totally ashamed and disgraced. The desire for truth to prevail. The psalmist cries out, "Let all who accuse me be totally ashamed and disgraced." This speaks to the painful reality of false accusations, misunderstandings, and being unjustly judged by others. When our character is attacked, when lies are spread, or when we are wrongly condemned, there is a natural, righteous longing for truth to be revealed and for justice to be served. This prayer is not necessarily a call for personal vengeance, but a plea for divine vindication. Shame and disgrace in this context can be understood as the natural consequence when falsehoods are exposed, when the truth comes to light, and when malicious intentions are laid bare. It's the public undoing of a lie, the revelation of integrity where it was questioned. We pray for God to step in when our reputation is under attack, when injustice is at play, or when others seek to discredit us. We ask Him to clear our name, not for our pride, but so that His truth might shine through our lives, demonstrating that He defends His own. This is a prayer for the triumph of honesty over deception. Part 2. Let all who desire my ruin be covered with humiliation, trusting God with those who seek our downfall. The verse continues with an even deeper desire for divine intervention against malicious intent. Let all who desire my ruin be covered with humiliation. This addresses those who harbor deep-seated malice, actively wishing for another's downfall, destruction, or complete failure. This isn't just accidental harm, it's a deliberate wish for someone's ruin, whether in their personal life, their career, their health, or their spiritual journey. Humiliation here can be understood as the inevitable outcome when evil schemes fail, when malicious plots are thwarted, and when God's protective hand is undeniably revealed over His children. It's the public display of God's power to protect, to uphold, and to reverse the intentions of the wicked. This is a powerful declaration that our God is sovereign over all things, including the plans of our adversaries. He will not allow evil to triumph indefinitely. We entrust to Him those who seek our harm, believing that He will frustrate their designs and turn their intended ruin into a testimony of His faithful defense. It's a prayer for God to show Himself strong on behalf of the oppressed, bringing justice where injustice has been sown, not just for individuals, but for communities struggling with systemic malice, whether here in Lagos or anywhere across the globe. Conclusion, resting in God's righteous judgment and ultimate vindication. So, as we reflect on Psalm 71 verse 13 from the Passion Translation, we learn to voice our honest pain when wronged and to entrust our desire for justice to God. This prayer is ultimately about putting our battles into His hands, knowing that He is a righteous judge who sees all, knows all, and will bring about ultimate vindication for His beloved children. May we rest in the assurance that God is actively working to expose falsehood and to thwart every malicious design. Our part is to trust Him with the outcome, allowing Him to be our defender and our righteous vindicator. Did this reflection on Psalm 71 verse 13, the Passion Translation, bring you a new perspective on divine justice and vindication? If so, please give this video a heartfelt like. What does it mean to you to entrust your desire for justice to God? Comment your thoughts or a prayer for vindication in the comments below. Share this message with someone who might be struggling with false accusations or malicious intent against them. Subscribe for more inspiring reflections from the Psalms in this series.